my suitcase was vibrating.
9 times out of 10, it's an electric razor, but every once in a while, it's a dildo. Of course, it's company policy never to imply ownership in the event of a dildo.
Excellent defense from Caldwell, and that's her job. That normally, Jordan Canada didn't know something flew on the court.
We have to use the indefinite article, a dildo.
I absolutely love that the NBA has turned into a complete joke. Last week, the WNBA made headlines when somebody threw a neon green battery-operated boyfriend onto the court, and everyone had a good laugh. Well, now this madman, or mad people, have gotten totally out of control. And last night, we had the hat trick. We had 3, I repeat, 3 battery-operated boyfriends hit the court last night. Some of the players, of course, taking it in stride. Shout out Sophie Cunningham. Other players getting completely butthurt about it. And the fact of the matter is, without the race bait, nobody really cares about the WNBA. I think it's fine that it exists. I don't care to watch it. But there's a lot of things that people do watch that I don't watch that, obviously, cricket's widely popular. I don't even know the rules of that game. People like to watch, I don't know, Formula One racing. It's okay that they exist. The WNBA gets a lot of hate because of the entitlement of the players, and this is absolutely bonkers. Last night we had the hat trick, but it was possibly a fourth. We have a fourth, perhaps, target. So we have the hat trick. Let's see here in this video. Oh, there's one on the court. All right, there's one on the court. That's the third. We almost had a fourth thrown at the game. It hit a child instead.
No way, bro. No way.
I love that the security is all over this, and they're like, "Sir, wait, can I do this? Hold on. What do I have? Let's see if this works."
Sir, there's a third dildo on the court. I repeat, a fourth dildo has hit the court. Send support. Requesting backup.
Maybe a little less echoey, but I mean, you guys got plastic? Do people actually think these are used? I mean, come on. We have that. Who leaves their uneaten hot dogs under the seat on the ground? Yeah, that's actually gross. That's more offensive than the dildos. And then we have a third actually hitting Sophie Cunningham. Ready?
Oh, look
you
out.
see, whoop.
Something just came onto the floor.
Something just came onto the floor. Phrasing, please. I love, look at how mad they are. Oh my God. The only person handling this with grace is Sophie Cunningham, the absolute GOAT. You have, when is LeBron going to be thrown onto the court at WNBA? Here we have, sir, a third dildo has hit the floor. Everybody is having so much fun with this. I mean, this is how they should be, right? We're going to look at the mainstream media, of course, because they're, of course, trying to paint them all as victims. Look, here's Sophie Cunningham's reaction, by the way. She put on August 1st, stop throwing the toys on the court. You're going to hurt one of us. If not on the court, where should they be throwing them? And then, of course, she follows up, this did not age well last night. And then here's Sophie Cunningham after the game. No way that thing actually hit me. I knew I shouldn't have tweeted that. This is how you're supposed to react to, the memes. If we look at, there's a lot of money pouring into the NBA, or the WNBA right now. But quite frankly, still nobody cares. Nobody's actually watching this. Attendance. Let's look at attendance. WNBA experienced a significant surge in attendance with 2024 season marking a record-breaking year. I wonder why that is. Let's see. Games without Caitlin Clark. Let's see. Game attendance without Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's eye-popping effect on the attendance. Now, because we don't use the exceptions for the rule. We use, the average. So with a WNBA regular season game, let's see here. Fever games average 16,000 fans per season, doubling non-fever games, which average just 8,000, an 88% difference. The biggest here, WNBA attendance this season: fever games 16,000, non-fever games 8,000. Here's a breakdown. Here's Atlanta versus Indiana. 431% difference. Nobody actually cares about the WNBA. They care about Caitlin Clark. Although I'm quickly becoming a Sophie Cunningham fan. If I bother to want to give money to the WNBA, I would absolutely positively buy a Sophie Cunningham jersey. For the third time in a week, toys have been thrown on in the game for a WNBA game.
Oh, look out.
There it is.
Something just came onto the floor.
By the way, two separate incidents on Tuesday night, and what appeared to be green toys were thrown at Barclays Center during a Liberty Wings contest at the Crypto.com arena, where the Fever lost 191 to the Sparks, as seen in the video that went viral on social media. In the LA game, a green object reached the court and appeared to hit or nearly touch Fever star Sophie Cunningham, as Indiana prepared to inbound the ball from the opposing basket late in the second quarter. Sparks star Kelsey Plum kicked the object off the playing surface. During the Liberty's 85-76 win, another toy was allegedly thrown at the game but did not reach the court, according to a fan's video of the incident. The Liberty declined to comment when sought by the Post. The last two incidents amid a separate spate of toys being thrown on the floor at recent games, with both Cunningham star and star Angel Reese being vocal about their displeasure. "Stop throwing the doughs at us on court," Cunningham posted. One 23-year-old fan identified as Delbert Carver, according to multiple reports, was arrested for throwing the object on. What is the crime? What's the crime? I was at a baseball game where they threw freaking batteries at the players. Okay? What is the crime? Nobody's going to get hurt by a flying piece of latex. All right? He was charged with disorderly conduct, public indecency, and indecent exposure, and criminal trespass. Give me a break. Now, I'm not supporting throwing stuff on the court. Okay, I want to be very clear. That's dumb. Don't do that. If you wanted to bring a sign with it, one person brought a W, then turned it on the side, and the other person brought a big N, and they were like, "Hey, I'm going to spell out, Win Cunningham," and then you put it together, and it was a dong. Like, that would be funny. Isabel Harrison told the Post that the objects present a safety issue that players should not have to deal with. "I think you just have to continuously prioritize the players because it's a safety issue. Also, so immature. Like, I hate that it's being attached to our brand and our game." Harris said, let's be professional here. I get the jokes and things can be funny, but it just gets to a point. No, we haven't reached that point yet. It's still hilarious. So, I'm really just over it. And I know the players are over it. Harrison said, having never experiencing anything thrown on the court, it was just thought it was because I've never experienced it. I'm not sure how a floppy rubber implement necessarily poses any real physical danger to WNBA lesbians when tossed on court, but it certainly seems that the league's year-long embrace of radical in-your-face politics, along with more recent unwillingness to police players' in-game activity. I mean, if you're running and you step on it, look, don't throw stuff on the court, but it's pretty hilarious. They're literally being terrorized by it, and the more they complain, the more it's going to happen. I had Sophie Cunningham. Where is her response to it? Yeah. Stop throwing him on the court. They responded by throwing it at Sophie. Obviously, they didn't. Sophie Cunningham, they just chucked it onto the court here. They weren't trying to hit anybody. I think they're probably, I've been in a lot of basketball stadiums. I'm not sure you could throw this and not be outed. Let's see if there's been an arrest. WNBA arrest. I'll be streaming some more Expedition 33 tonight, by the way. I have, let's see, only about 10 hours left in the game. People who are watching to have played the game said I could probably finish it in 2 to 3 streams. So if you want to see the exciting conclusion of that game, I'll be live everywhere. So man accused, arrested, faces numerous charges. This is from yesterday. Oh no, this is about Delbert. I don't really, are we really charging people for this? You know, he's got to go to court for, you're really going to give him indecent exposure? That's an actual crime. Like, he threw a rubber toy on the court. The more these people melt down, the more people that are going to bring the does on court. And you know what? If they're going to keep having mentee bees about this, having meltdowns, I think they deserve it. Now, I don't want anyone to get caught in trouble. You know, if you're going to do something stupid, like, don't give these idiots a reason to sue you or put you in court for life, or jail, or not jail for life, but, you know, don't hurt anybody. Come in wearing it as a hat or something like that. Don't throw stuff on the court, but I think this is going to be pretty hilarious. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe the WNBA is actually watchable now. We'll talk to you again real soon.